Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Natasha. If it is your first time here, today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all of my recent favorites. I have some skincare, hair care, makeup, movies, music, TV shows, YouTubers, all sorts of stuff. This summer has been like really weird and we've all been kind of, stuck at home in our own little bubble. So I thought I would share with you guys some stuff that I've been really enjoying. If you're interested in this video, just keep watching. I kind of got a little bit of like an 80s vibe going on today. I cannot with my hair. I've been struggling with it all day. I put all these like clips in it. I don't know. I'm liking it, but I'm also hating it at the same time. Does anyone else ever feel that way? Let's move on. So, I actually really haven't been wearing that much makeup recently. I did my last favorites video about 3 or 4 months ago. I don't like to do them like every month because I feel like I really don't get like new favorite things every month. So I don't like to do a favorites like very often, but I have had like a few key things I've noticed that like I can't stop using, some newer products I've been loving, and that's kind of why I wanted to throw in some like movies, TV shows, stuff like that in this video, just because like I wanted to. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about today is this Briogeo. This is the Briogeo, what is this called? This is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mask. This is the Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. I have been loving this mask. Let me open it up for you. See if you can see in there. It is almost gone. I probably have 1, maybe 2 more uses out of this. I can't stop using this hair mask. I have really dry, really thick, really long hair. Plus, I've been bleaching it for like 10 years. I've been bleaching it for so long, so my hair is super dry. I love using like a moisture hair mask in place of a conditioner or even on top of a conditioner. I really love the rude phone alarm. Does anyone else do this? I put alarms on my phone to remind me to drink water. Otherwise, like, I won't drink water all day, and at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I should drink more water, so. Drink water alarm. Check. Anyways, back to this mask. I love the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair mask. I love Redken makes a few good hair masks. L'Oreal has a few good hair masks. I just love a really good hair mask. So when this came out, I was really excited. Briogeo is one of my favorite hair brands. They smell really good. They work really well. And this one here, to me, it smells like Now and Later candies. Like, do you remember those? Like, they're like rock hard, chewy candies. That's exactly what this smells like to me. A little cotton candy-y, a little bit Now and Later. Like, it just reminds me of like a bag full of candy. Like, that's what it smells like. It's so bomb. Honestly, the first time I used this, when I blow dry my hair, I was like, oh my god, my hair is so soft. Like, it's very seldom where I feel my hair and I actually think my hair feels really soft. Most of the time I think my hair feels kind of dry. It's like something I don't really love about myself. This mask, I swear my hair has like retained so much more moisture. Instantly I noticed that it was shinier, it was softer, it smells amazing. It honestly a little bit goes a long way. I just have a lot of hair, which is why this is almost gone. But I'll say that I've probably used this like 5 times and I have 2 more uses out of this. So that's pretty good to me. I love this stuff. I've already ordered a new one because I'm like, I can't go without this when I wash my hair now. Like, I just need it in my life. So if you are looking for a good hair mask to try out, get this one. I also love that it has more of like a sweet, fruity scent. I notice a lot of hair stuff has a very like cologne-y, very warm. Honestly, cologne is really the smell, which I don't normally mind. But for my hair, I like a lighter, more fruity, more floral-y scent. I don't really like too warm, too harsh, too aggressive. And I find that this scent is just so cute. I can't stop touching my hair. I'm like, I'm talking about it. I'm looking at it. I can't stop. It's like crooked. What are you going to do? Okay, moving on. This mask, bomb. Just try it out. I have a few skincare things. The first thing right here is honestly a new step I've added into my routine. I've used this month, but I've used it every single day, twice a day since I got it, and I honestly think that it really has made a difference in my skin. This is the Biro New York. It's either Biro or Biro. I think Biro is the way to pronounce it. New York Bitter Green Essence Toner. So I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. I don't usually use a toner in my everyday skincare routine. It's just something that like I've just never really found one that I think actually makes a difference or does anything. So I kind of just skip the toners. Something about this, like the color, the bottle, the like little, you know how when you get a BoxyCharm it like has like a little sentence about what every product is about? Something about this just really struck me that day, and I was like, I want to start using this. And you guys may know, I have been breaking out recently. I normally don't get breakouts. I normally have pretty clear skin. And for some reason this past few months, like I've just really been breaking out. Now it's kind of more on my chin and on my jawline, but before it was on my forehead, and I really think a lot of it is diet. I haven't been eating really great recently. I haven't been treating my body really good recently. So I think a lot of it was diet coming out on my skin, but I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get it under control. And when I get a pimple, the pimple will be gone, but I will get that red spot, that dark spot, and it'll last like months. Like it'll just stay on my face. Even if it's completely flat and there's no whitehead, there's no nothing, I get that red spot. I swear, the first day I used this, it was like nighttime. So I put it on with my nighttime routine. The next morning I woke up and I had some spots on my cheek that were noticeably way brighter. Now this toner isn't even like described as being that. It's described as being a pore shrinking, pore tightening toner with a bunch of antioxidants. It's good for all skin types. It's just like a basic like help repair your skin, tighten your pores, give you some moisture toner. Like it doesn't really have a big thing that it's going for. There's not acids in it. There isn't like BHAs or AHAs or anything like that in it. It's antioxidants and it's pore minimizing is what it's supposed to be. Now, when I tell you that I Googled this, because obviously, duh, and I saw the price, $99. Now, I've only been using this for a month. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it. I have been really liking it, and honestly, I feel like I do notice a difference in my skin. That could sound crazy. It could just be placebo, but something about this toner, a few things I really like about it. I'm really going in on this toner right now, so be prepared. One, a lot of toners I notice when you pour them into your hand, they're almost like water. Like even if you pour them onto a cotton swab, I prefer to put it on like just my hand, but they're very watery. This one is almost more like a oil gel-like consistency, which I know can sound kind of like a turn-off, like oily, like that's weird, like I don't want to put oil on my face. It's not like that at all. It sinks right into the skin. You only need a couple drops, and I feel like I really, almost more like a serum. It almost literally feels more like a serum. You only need a little bit, put it all over your face. It doesn't sting, it doesn't make my face feel tight or dry or anything. It sinks right in, and I swear it's really been helping with my dark spots on my face. I've really been liking just adding it into my routine, and honestly, it doesn't even look like I've been using that much. I've had it for a month, and I've been using it twice a day. You really only need like 2 drops. I will report back like when this bottle is halfway done to see how I really feel about it, and if it's like worth it to me to spend the $99 to repurchase it. But so far, I can't stop using it. So thanks, BoxyCharm. I'm really into it. I'll leave a link down below as well as everything else so you can check it out yourself. But I really like it. Like I really, really like it. I feel like I've been really skincare focused this past few months because I've been breaking out and because I haven't been wearing that much makeup because we've just been like stuck inside. So I have a couple more skincare things I want to talk about. The first one here is from Dermalogica. This is the Biolumin C Eye Serum. So I've had this for a little while and I've never really like used it repetitively. I'll use it like every now and then when I'm feeling a little bit more bougie with my skincare. And that's that. Like I feel like I've never really given it the time to like do its work, to use it repetitively. And I've been using this. I like to put this on at night just because like anything vitamin C, like I'm so terrified of vitamin C and the sun together, like frying my skin. So I try to do all of my like heavy working stuff at night times. That way I'm like sleeping and it can just sink into my skin and I don't have to worry about any other factors. I've had dark circles my whole entire life. My grandma has dark circles. My mom had dark circles. Everyone has dark circles in my family, especially the women. Like, it's hereditary. It doesn't matter how many leafy greens I eat, how much iron I take, how much water I drink. They're dark. Even when I'm at my peak of health, they're dark. And honestly, if I like drink, it looks like I got black eyes the next day. Like, they are so dark under there. I have been using this serum And I swear I have used every single product on the market that says it's for dark under eyes, and most of them don't really work. I think this is actually working. Now, I don't think it's going to like completely eliminate my dark circles. I'll never have them again. But I do notice on mornings where I use this the night before that they look noticeably brighter underneath, to the point where I don't feel insecure leaving the house without under eye concealer. Sometimes when like I'm even out and about and I have no makeup on, I have just like a little bit of concealer right under here because I don't want to look like I have, you know, these dark, deep under eyes. And it just makes me feel a little bit more confident. I feel like this is making it to where I don't feel like I need to put on a tiny bit of concealer to go out. I really am liking this. It is a little bit more expensive, but Dermalogica is a really good brand, and I swear I've been seeing a difference in this. So if you have dark under eyes, that's something like you've always kind of struggled with, I recommend trying this guy out because I feel like it's really doing something for me, so try it. Okay, the next and the last skincare item I'm going to talk about today is this guy right here. This is a moisturizer from the Glow recipe. This is the Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. This is a calming, hydrating moisture. It literally smells exactly like banana pudding, and it has the same exact texture as pudding as well. Like at first when I touched it, I was very off-put by it. I don't know why, something about it, it felt like I was literally just like dunking my fingers into a pudding cup. Like it's very strong smelling, like banana pudding, and it feels like it. So at first I was just like not really into it. But I've been using a lot more aggressive serums and treatments and masks on my face recently. So I've been wanting to go really gentle with my moisturizers. I've been wanting to use moisturizers that are strictly just moisture. There's nothing else to it. And this one is calming and hydrating, and honestly, it really is. It feels so nice when it goes onto my skin. It's really thick and not in like a pilly emollient way, but just like you feel like moisture is going onto your skin. And honestly, instantly, I do feel like it is soothing, calming, almost a little cooling on the skin. This is like halfway gone. This has been like the #1 moisturizer I've been using this past few months. Super good. I really like it. I think that it is exactly what it says. It's just calming and it's just hydrating. There's nothing else to it. I can wear it daytime, nighttime. I've been able to wear it under makeup. It's heavy enough to where if I'm feeling really dry, I feel like it does the job, but it's also the right consistency to where I'm like, I'm feeling just like I don't need a super thick moisturizer today. It's really hot. I don't want to deal with that I think it still feels really good. On days where I've like, my skin has just felt irritated, I've had some like inflamed pimples, or I've done really harsh masks, I put this on and it just makes my skin feel so nice. So I actually have a new little body spray perfume to share with you guys. I love perfumes and body sprays, but I tend to not buy them very often. I like to purchase one when I'm like traveling to a new place or I have like a really big event or something, because I really associate memories with smells. So I have like, for instance, the perfume I wore on my wedding, I bought specifically for my wedding. I had never worn that perfume before, and now every time I wear it, it kind of just, you know, makes me think of my husband, makes me think of my wedding. Like I like to use little like memories like that, you know, like a scent memory perfume association thing. So I don't usually just like willy-nilly pick up fragrances, but I actually picked this up the other day. This is from Pacifica. This is the Sage Me Sage Smoke body spray perfume. They actually had come out with a bunch of different ones. I picked up this one, and it's so interesting because it doesn't smell anything like how you would think it would smell. I don't particularly like to wear this on my own. I like to layer this on top of other perfumes because I think that it really like builds the smell and it kind of makes it more of like an original me smell. I love body sprays layering with perfumes and certain things. Like I always, no matter what I'm wearing, I spray on the Body Shop coconut body spray with everything. I mix that with everything. And this is kind of one of those ones that I'm like, oh, I can mix a little bit of this in, mix a little bit of that in. Like, I know that sounds crazy, like mixing perfumes. Like, what do I smell like? Do you think it's really strong? It's not, I swear. I do like the smallest little baby squirts and dabs, but this one has such a unique smell because it's herbally but cologne-y at the same time. It smells like a really natural cologne. I don't really think it smells smoky, and I don't really think it smells sagey. Like, both those things don't really go with it to me. I'll put the notes up here on the screen. I just really like the way it smells. It's almost like a hippie cologne. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. Cologne is the first thing, and then it almost has like this lime citrusy like kick to it that kind of freshens it up and makes it smell a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just really into it. This is the only one that I've tried that I've liked from the Pacifica line of perfumes, body sprays. I don't think it lasts like very long, but I do think it smells really good. I do like it. It's cute. I love the bottle. I'm really loving this like sage color that's like going on right now. Sage is super popular. This video is going to be long, I already know. So let's jump into some makeup items. I haven't been wearing that much makeup, and I honestly have been doing like the same exact routine every single time I've been doing makeup, unless I'm like specifically trying out a new product. I'm pretty much sticking to all of the same things. So the first product that I have just been using nonstop, loving when I am wearing makeup, is this guy right here. This is from Oma Beauty. This is the Baby Hair Brow Fro Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade 04. This is the brow pencil I have on today. I love it. Honestly, the color matches my brows and my roots perfectly. This is the first brow pencil I found that it actually legitimately matches my hair color perfectly. Like, this is the exact same. Usually it's like a little bit too cool, a little bit too warm, a little bit too red. Like, it's not perfect, but it works. This is like perfect, and it's such a good pencil. It's so creamy, it's so pigmented, but it's not messy, it's not super waxy, it doesn't pull at my hairs, it lasts all day. I've just been really loving this brow pencil. Like, I've been putting it down. The main thing I love about it is just the fact that it matches so perfectly. A lot of the times with brow pencils, I feel like I have to kind of go in with a brow powder or like a tinted brow gel or something over it to kind of correct the color to get it to how I like it. And with this, I just use this, and it's a bomb brow pencil. Like, I've been using it. It's almost empty, honestly. I'm going to have to get a new one. But check this out. Oma Beauty, really great brow products. The next thing I want to talk about is this highlight I haven't stopped using since the first time I tried it. It's the highlight that I have on my face right now. This is from Nabla. This is the Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Highlighter. I have mine in the shade Ozone. I've literally used it so much that the embossing is like pretty much gone. It usually says Nabla over the front right there. Such a bomb highlight. It's so finely milled. It literally just like, you can't even see, I feel like I can't even tell that that's like powder on my face. A lot of highlights you can kind of still see a little bit of like the demarcation. Like, it's either a little bit powdery, it's kind of chunky. This is honestly glass skin. Like, skin glazing is the perfect name for it because it is so beautiful. It goes on so nicely. I can super build it up, or I can put just a little bit on if I'm doing like no makeup but I just want a little bit of glow on my cheeks, and it doesn't look like I added a powder to my face. It is so beautiful. I mean, just like look at my nose. Like, look how shiny that is. It looks like gloss, like glass almost. I cannot stop using this highlight. It is so bomb. Like I said, mine is in the shade Ozone. I think it's one of their lightest, if not their lightest shade. It is just, it's amazing. Like, this is my new favorite highlight formula. Bomb. I want to quickly just throw these in and talk about these. These are the Fenty Cheeks Out. I have the cream bronzer right here in shade 2 Butter Biscuit. Clearly very loved. And I have the Cheeks Out blush in the shade 02 Petal Poppin'. Also very loved. These are both the products I have on today. I have used these every single day for the past 2 to 3 months. Every time I do my makeup, I go in with this. I do my original, cream bronzing before I put the powder over it, and I do this. And honestly, most of the time I don't even put a powder blush over it, which seems crazy because everyone knows blush is the first thing that washes from your face, and this just stays on. It's all I have on today for blush. I have this on for bronzer. They're just so amazing. They're so pigmented. They're so creamy. They blend out so nicely. They don't kind of move and glide all over your face, especially in like the hot weather. Like, it's been in the 90s for the past like few weeks, and my skin hasn't been like sliding and gliding everywhere. These are just so bomb, and there's so many different shades. I highly recommend checking these out. I actually have 2 shades in this, and I only use this one, and I have quite a few of these, and I just find that this one in Petal Poppin' is the perfect neutral pink blush for me. It just gives you such a nice youthful look to the cheeks, and I have really been loving these. So if you still haven't like jumped the gun and tried these, I highly recommend them. Also, I think they're super user friendly. So whether you're like a beginner to cream products or you're someone who feels really confident, these are really easy to use. really easy to use. And I've used them every day for quite a bit now, and I thought for sure I would hit pan on this blush one especially, and I haven't even come close. Like, I can't even see that much of a dent in there. Like, yes, the packaging is super dirty. Like, I could clean that up with like a paper towel or something, but who cares? Just been obsessed with these. And the last makeup product I want to talk about is actually another Fenty product. These are the Fenty Slip and Shine lips. I have one on today. The one I have on today is in the shade Glazed, this guy right here. This is an extremely comfortable lipstick. Yes, they are shiny. Yes, they are super creamy. So if you're into like a matte lip, these probably aren't for you. Honestly, way more pigmented than I thought they were going to be. I have this one here in Tang Thang. This is a red one. It is gorgeous. You can put this on very lightly and just give yourself like that little popsicle lip pop, or you can put this on, you know, really coat it on and you have a gorgeous glossy red lip. These lipsticks don't smear all over the place. They actually last quite a while. I find with more creamy, shiny lips, they tend to fade more. They tend to break down more, and these don't really do that. These are bomb. I only bought these 2 shades because I was like, what if I hate it? What if I don't like the colors? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to buy more shades. These are amazing. Honestly, I think this is the best lip formula in the Fenty products. I like the Mademoiselle lips. I like the liquid lip, but by far I think these are the best lip products that Fenty has come out with. They are just so comfortable and so easy. Like, I don't even have a lip liner on today with this glazed one. I just threw it on, cleaned it up a little bit with like my fingers and a Q-tip. And it is so comfortable. It's so easy to carry with you. Now, I think based on the formula, this isn't something you want to like throw in your purse or forget about it in the car or something like that. Like, you don't want to get this too hot. I think this will literally melt and it'll be a hot mess. But I really like them. I think they're really great. I especially love this red one. It's so nice to put on like a no makeup day, or if you're wanting just like a light red lip. Super cute, super comfortable, lots of shades. Fenty prices, so about, you know, like mid-range, a little bit higher end. But really, really great formula. Perfect for summer. Super hydrating. They just look great. You almost don't even have to put a lip gloss over them because they are really nice and glossy. But if you do layer a gloss on top of them, they don't break down. They don't get weird. It still stays really nice. And I'm really excited to get some more shades of these. Okay, so now that I've talked about all of the like physical things that I can actually grab and show you, I wanted to talk to you guys about a few other things that I've just really been loving. I want to start with talking about some YouTubers. There's been some YouTube channels that I feel like I've really been binging over this summer, over these past few months stuck at home. I will post like their picture and all of their information in the description box down below. The first person is Bailey Sarian. So I don't know what took me so long to find her channel, because she does these videos that are makeup murder mystery videos. So she's literally just sitting in front of the camera, getting ready, putting makeup on. She does the most amazing makeup looks. I love her style of makeup. She can go so vampy, glammy, colorful. It's just, she is very skilled. She does very beautiful makeup. And while she's doing it, she's telling you about a true crime story. And I don't like saying like I love true crime, because like I don't love when terrible things happen to people, but I find true crime like super interesting and also weirdly nostalgic and soothing. Growing up, my mom wanted to be like, her dream job ever would to be like a detective or a defense attorney or something like that. And there was always in my house a TV on at all times with either Forensic Files, Unsolved Mysteries, To Catch a Predator, like all of those type of shows. So anything kind of true crime, anything in that realm sucks me in, and honestly like gives me like a good calming feeling, because it makes me think of my mom, and it just makes me think of like my childhood home, and I just love listening to stuff like that. So I feel like I have heard, watched, seen everything. Like, I've watched every documentary, I've seen every movie, I've seen every TV show, I've listened to all the podcasts, and I recently came across Bailey Sarian's channel. It was like on my recommended, and I was sucked in. I'm like, two things I love, makeup and murder mystery, and she has such a thorough way of talking about everything, but still keeping it light, keeping it a little bit more, she has like a dry sense of humor. So it is like, humorous is like the wrong word to say, but it is a little bit humorous, and it's interesting, and you're watching her do your makeup. I like to just like set her down and get ready while I'm like listening to it. Her channel is so fun. Plus she has some other videos where she just does, you know, like vlogs, normal get ready with me, stuff like that. And I love her style. I love her personality. So I highly recommend checking out her channel, especially if you love like the whole makeup murder mystery thing. It is so much fun. It's so cool to watch. Really into it. I will leave that down below like I said. Also, next YouTuber I have just been loving to watch. I don't know how to pronounce the name properly. I'm going to put it up on here on screen. I believe that it is called, let me look it up here so I can try to say it correctly. Baumgarter Restoration. I'm going to put it up here on screen, okay? Hear me out. This is the perfect type of video to put on right before you go to bed. It is painting restoration. So what he does is he gets these old pieces of art, like paintings, like people commission him to fix these paintings for him, and he takes them and he like rebuilds the frames, he fixes rips and holes, he cleans them, he touches them up. And it sounds boring when I'm talking about it, I know, but when you're watching it, you get so sucked in. First of all, he has the most calming, I don't want to say monotone, but it is just like very calming, very comforting voice. He's very like soft spoken. He's very skilled. He's very intelligent. You can hear while listening to him. And when he's cleaning these paintings, I'm like mesmerized. Like, it's so insane. He'll be like cleaning a section and you'll be like, oh, that's bright orange. And then he like wipes it and it's white underneath. Like, do you like watching power washing videos? Like, you know, when you see someone power washing like a driveway, how satisfying it is? These are satisfying because he takes you from like when he gets the painting and it's like dirty and it's ripped and it's broken and it's crooked, through every step of him fixing it while speaking so calmly and doing things so slowly, and it's so aesthetic, and he has such a nice filming area and gets such good shots that when I'm laying down going to bed, it's so comforting. And honestly, like, I get sucked in. Like, I'll be like, I'm gonna put this on just to fall asleep, and 40 minutes later I'm like, I have to see what the painting looks like. Like, I need to know the finished product. Like, it is such a good calming thing to watch. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I'm stuck on it. It is, when a new video comes out, like he recently did one that was like a 4-parter, I was like, oh, I can't wait to go to bed to watch this. Like, I can't wait to go to bed to watch this guy retouch this painting. Who knew? Who knew that would be what I was into? Who knew? So the final YouTuber that I want to talk about is actually a fitness YouTuber. If you guys follow me on my Insta stories, you know that I post almost every single morning when I get done working out. It kind of just like helps me stay accountable because I'm like, oh, gotta post my workout pic, like it doesn't count if I didn't post it mentality. And I have been following Chloe Ting's workouts. I'll put her picture right here. Her workouts, I love that she does programs. One of my biggest things when it comes to me working out is that if it isn't like scheduled, like here's 30 days, this is what you're doing each day, I fall off. Like, I am really bad about keeping myself accountable or like making up kind of my own workouts or even just watching random videos. Like, I like to have a schedule. And she has scheduled like, this is 40 days, this is 21 days, this is 2 weeks. Like, I've done, I think, 3 of her programs so far and I'm hooked. I'm obsessed. You put on her video, she has a schedule, you can go to her whole website and you do it. They're mainly bodyweight workouts. She has this new one that's coming out that's with like hand weights that I'm going to be doing with my best friend. That's another thing, is I've been getting my best friend to do them with me, so it like also is helping me keep accountable. But I've just been really loving her videos. She's super cute. She has a great body. She has like a cute personality. It's really nice. It's really effective workout. So if you're looking for like something to do at home, definitely check out her thing because she has so many different programs, like literally 2 weeks to like 3 months. Like, it's great. Been really loving it. I feel like I've been seeing a change in my body even though I haven't been eating good. At least I've been working out and I've just been really loving her videos. Okay, done with YouTube. Let's move on to like TV and movies that I've been loving. I love watching movies. I love watching TV. Spencer calls me Mike TV from like Willy Wonka because he swears that I'm like, I've seen everything. I was raised on TV. Like, it's just like a little inside joke we have. So I be watching TV, especially now that we're stuck at home. I feel like I've been watching even more TV. A couple movies that have stuck out to me recently. The first one is called Palm Springs. It's available on Hulu. It's starring Andy Samberg, who he's like the lead in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's the guy from The Lonely Island. He's been on SNL. Like, I'm sure you know who he is. So this movie is basically just like a modern day Groundhog's Day. It's on Hulu, so if you have Hulu, it's free to watch. It's super cute. It's about a guy who's stuck, you know, in like a Groundhog's Day situation. He ends up getting a girl stuck with him. It's a rom-com. It's super funny. It's not too romantic, over-the-top rom-com. It's definitely more of like a comedy. I think it's either PG-13 or rated R. It has a great soundtrack. It's really funny. I've actually watched it 3 times already. Like, me and Spencer have literally watched it 3 times since it came out. That's how good it is. And honestly, if I like went over to a friend's house or a family member or whatever and they were watching it, like, I would still enjoy watching it. Super cute movie. It takes place, you know, in Palm Springs. It's called Palm Springs. It's where it takes place. It's super cute. It has like, gives you like nice summer vibes even though you're stuck at home. It has romance. It has comedy. It's great. Definitely recommend checking it out on Hulu. It's a good like daytime watch. It's also a good like date watch. Like, it's not super heavy. You can kind of watch it at any point of the day, and it's a good movie. It is so cute. I definitely recommend it. I think even like guys will like it, girls will like it. I don't think like, you know how some rom-coms are definitely more like, this is more for the girls, and some are like, this is more for the guys. This is a great, like, I think everyone can like it type of movie. The next movie I have just been stuck on since I've seen it. Like, when I tell you that I have told everyone to watch this movie, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, it's one of those movies that have just stuck in my brain, and I just can't stop thinking about it. It's called The Vast of Night. This is an Amazon Prime and Amazon original movie, and it takes place, like, within an episode of The Twilight Zone. So you kind of got to think of it as, like, mystery, thriller, Twilight Zone. It's about, like, a small town and aliens, and it, honestly, my husband put it on. I didn't even notice. He, like, put on a movie, and I got so sucked into it so fast. It is filmed so beautifully. They really do such an amazing job of making you feel very small town, very thriller. It's creepy. Like, the whole movie, I keep expecting something scary to happen. I keep, you know, expecting like a jump scare, something gory, something crazy, and the whole time, like, my heart is beating. I'm just thinking it's so amazing. And when I say it's a scary movie, like, I do think that like kids will be able to watch it. It's more of a thriller than it is like a horror movie. I definitely think it's more of like a Twilight Zone. Like, if you would let your kid watch an episode of The Twilight Zone, they could totally watch this movie. It is so amazing. When I say that, like, the actors, everything about it is so great, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, I don't even know how to talk about it without giving away spoilers, but after I watched it, like, immediately after it was over, I was ready to rewatch it. Like, I've been talking about this movie so much. I think Spencer is honestly probably over it. Like, he probably doesn't want to see the movie ever again because I can't stop talking about it. It has stuck with me so much. There's so many scenes where you can just tell, I don't know if you guys are like interested in this or not, but like where you can tell that there was no cuts. Like, such a super long scene, so well done. It really helps like paint the picture and give you like the feel for exactly what they want in the movie. Highly recommend it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's an Amazon original. It is so dope. I think you can watch it daytime or nighttime. I watched it more in the nighttime, and I think that probably like upped the thrill factor. But if you like Twilight Zone, you will definitely like this movie. I think that everyone should watch it. It's so dope. Lastly, I just want to share a couple TV shows that I have just been binge watching through this, I guess, quarantine. Honestly, I feel like normally in the summer I don't watch that much TV, but since we can't really go anywhere, I've been watching like extra TV. And these are just a few shows that I have watched and rewatched, and I can't wait for like more episodes to come out. The first one is Doom Patrol. So this show isn't available everywhere. You either have to have the DC Comics app, or you have to have HBO, like either HBO Max or HBO Go, because it's on HBO now. Kind of confusing the way shows are like all over all different networks now. Like, I can't even keep up, but I watch it on HBO Go. This is a superhero show. It's about the Doom Patrol. I love superheroes. I love comic books. I love comic movies. I love animated comic movies. Like, I love superheroes. This is like, you know, a ragtag team of heroes together, Doom Patrol. It's so interesting. I actually have just rewatched the first season. The second season is going on now, so there's a new episode every Thursday. And I think they're about 40 minutes. They are amazing. Like, if you love superhero stuff, this is a great TV show. It's funny. It is violent. There is some violence in there. I think it's still it's more family friendly than I would say like The Watchmen. Like, I don't think that one is super family friendly, or like The Boys on Amazon. That one's like real intense. This one it's great. Like, it's a superhero show. It's really fun. It's really, you know, bright, and For DC, honestly, I think it's one of the best things they've done in a while, because DC is usually really dark, really aggressive, really dreary. Definitely more dark is how I feel like DC is normally seen. This almost gives me more like Marvel movie vibes, because it has like great music and it's more light. Even though they take some serious subjects in it, it's definitely more light. Super great. The second season is amazing. One of the main characters, her name is Jane. I don't want to give too much away, but she basically has multiple personalities, and like when she changes a personality, like her whole everything changes. Like her hair color changes, her outfit changes, everything. The actress who does this is so phenomenal. She is so amazing. Every single character I fully 100% believe, and there can be a scene where she jumps from like 10 different personalities and you believe it. Like, it is so good, and the personalities range. Like, she could be super aggressive, and then she's this character where it's like a little kid basically, and it's just like you don't question it at all. It is so amazing. Definitely check it out, especially if you love like superheroes, comics, stuff like that. Doom Patrol, it's great. The next TV show I want to talk about is honestly kind of similar to Doom Patrol. This one is on Netflix. It's called The Umbrella Academy. This is a superhero show as well. This one is created by Gerard Way, who is the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, who is one of my favorite bands ever growing up. My little teen angst heart just loves them so much. This show is so cute. It's on Netflix. It's amazing. It's a superhero show. It's about a group of kids who were superhero kids that were all adopted and grow up together, and it's now them as adults dealing with their adoptive father dying and, you know, saving the world as superheroes do. It is super great. The new season actually comes out this week. I've been dying waiting for the next season of this to come out. The actors in it are great. The show is great. It is very whimsical and fun. It gives you a very much a comic book feel to it, but it's still like really cool. It's almost like, I can't even describe it. It's just great. Check it out, Umbrella Academy on Netflix. I've been loving it. It's a great superhero show. It's super funny. It's super heartfelt. It's just like amazing. I'm so excited to binge watch the next season. And that's that. Like, it's kind of hard to describe TV shows and movies without giving everything away. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I really struggle with that. But check out Umbrella Academy. It is so baller. It is so good. It'll have you laughing. It'll have you crying. It'll have you wanting to fight crime. Like, I think maybe I love superhero movies because I just want to, like, fight crime. I think I'd be a great superhero. I don't know what my superpower would be, though. I'll think about it. Okay, and lastly, I just wanted to throw this one in as, like, a weird honorable mention for TV shows. I recently started re-watching New Girl. This is available, I think, on Hulu, on Netflix. It's, like, available everywhere now. This show, I watched the first, like, 3 or 4 seasons with, like, when it first came out, and I was obsessed. I loved it. It's hilarious. It's super fun. It's super cute. It's a great, just, like, throw it on, almost like, you know, Friends, something like that. You could have it on in the background TV show. And I kind of just, like, fell off. Like, I think, like, the new season hadn't come out yet, and I just kind of forgot about it. So I haven't seen the last 2 or 3 seasons. I think it's either 6 seasons or 7 seasons, and I have 2 or 3 of them that I haven't seen. And I started rewatching it. I'm now in the 2nd season, and I genuinely forgot how funny this show is. Like, it is a great TV show. If you haven't seen New Girl, I definitely recommend it. It's hilarious. Like, it's super funny. It's about a girl who goes for a Craigslist ad of moving into this apartment and ends up being with 3 dudes. She ends up moving with these guys, and they become just, you know, like, best friends, family. They live in LA. It's like all of their shenanigans they get into. It is so cute. It's so funny. It's such a great, I think, like, modern day Friends. And honestly, I think it's better than Friends. Don't come for me on that. I know Friends is, like, everyone's favorite TV show. I appreciate Friends. I like Friends. But I think New Girl's better. Just saying it. I've really been loving it. It's a really nice, light, fun TV show. So if you've never seen it, I definitely recommend it. And if you have seen it, rewatch it because it's great. And I've been really liking it. Honestly, it's what I've just been kind of having on in, like, the background, or, like, if I'm falling asleep, something like that. I just really like having this, you know, fun, refreshing, not a lot of thought goes into it TV show to watch. Alright, and that is it. Those are all of my favorite products I've been loving, TV shows I've been loving, movies I've been loving, just all the things that I've currently have just been binging and using recently. Let me know in the comments down below any products that you've been loving recently, TV shows, songs, podcasts, movies, anything like that. I absorb media, okay? I am a media whore. Like, I love TV, I love movies, I love podcasts, I love YouTube. Like, I love seeing things, I love listening to things, I love watching things, I love it. So just let me know your favorites down below. Let me know movies, songs, TV shows, all of that, yada yada. I'm repeating myself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post here every Tuesday and Friday. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!